It's a hockey stream on episode 503 of the VIG Lounge as Team Canada looks to continue their winning ways at the Winter Games 2026 as they take on Switzerland. Can Canada get another big win, or will Switzerland cut through them like a Swiss Army knife? There's only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in to Canada, Switzerland at the Winter Games 2026. And the Swiss win the opening draw. Siegenthaler looked to bring it in, and Switzerland actually gets the first shot on goal. Celebrini tried to do a stretch pass and completely missed it. And Akira Schmid, Golden Knights goaltender, makes the save. Another one draw by the Swiss. Canada finally gets the puck though. McKinnon, side of the net, denied by Schmid. Kevin Fiala, who I IRL wish nothing but a speedy recovery for, because that incident where he was tangled up with Tom Wilson was pretty ugly, and he's broken his leg before. So, like I say, all the best to Kevin Fiala. I wouldn't have to talk about that if the stream had worked out the way I wanted to, but I do want to address it now, so it's only fair. Devon Toews with a chance, denied. Back out to the blue line. Stone lets it go. And he's robbed by his former teammate, Akira Schmid, who pounces on it and gets the whistle. Crosby puts it back to Theodore, and he puts it high and wide. This time with a wrist shot, and it actually hit the net. Sven Berchi, former NHLer, to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler knifing his way through, and beautiful defensive play by Stone. Up now to Captain Canada, Sidney Crosby, denied by Schmid. Crosby had it again, but he got knocked off the puck. Over, and it's a giveaway. Sam Reinhart breaks in. Lost the puck. Now Suzuki. Brad Marchand. Got it up to Reinhart. Reinhart spins, a front shot denied by Schmid. One-timer got blocked. I think it hit the shin pad of Berchi and didn't make it to the net. And Haas, Gaetan Haas with a chance, denied by Thompson. Marchand finds Suzuki. Nick Suzuki switches, backhand chance, couldn't get it to go. Suzuki has it again. Off the bar and out. And now the Swiss, in the form of Gaetan Haas, looks to break out. And that pass completely missed everybody. Played by Schmidt. Still awaiting the game's first goal. And we've got roughly 7 minutes to go. Now the Canadians will get it out once again. Tom Wilson shoots, denied, rebound, score! Don't you try to haggle with me! Canada with a 1-0 lead! Save at one end, and a goal at the other. Shot by Wilson, and the rebound is tipped in by Brandon Hagel. And Akira Schmidt had no chance on that one. Connor McDavid wins the draw. Connor McDavid to the net. Oh, denied off the pad of Schmidt. Carried out by Roman Josi. More like Roman Josi as he gets knocked down. That was a stupid joke, and you'll probably never hear it from me in this game again. That's why I say, until I get paid, you're not going to get my best comedic material. 4:32 to go in period one. As Canada finally has a 1-0 lead, courtesy of Brandon Hagel. Dennis Malgin, former Florida Panther and Toronto Maple Leaf. I believe he's playing where in the Swiss League now, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't believe he's an NHL player anymore. I could be wrong, but... Mark Stone gains the red line and sends it in. Left it along the wall by Marner. Denied in front. Marner taking the body. Fires, and a save by Schmid. Guess if anyone knows him well this year, it would be Schmid, his teammate in Vegas. Up now to Mark Stone. Pad save Schmidt. Collected by Crosby. Crosby trying to get a shot away, and it's blocked. Oh, the one-timer went wide. That close to a potential chance for a 2-0 lead. But we'll have to settle for one after one. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 10-2 in favor of Canada. Hits 13-6. I don't know how the Swiss have a 100% passing percentage, but whatever. Slight edge and face-offs as well for the Swiss, 3-2, but it's not too bad. It's going to get worse. It always gets worse, but we'll try to keep it as respectable as we can. Be that as it may, hopefully we'll open up some more scoring in the second period. For me, preferably off the stick of Canadian players. Now, 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Let's see what this second period has in store, shall we? Connor McDavid won the opening draw of the second. It gets to McKinnon, shoots, rebound! Couldn't quite settle it down, and then Schmid was able to square up to the shot and deny. Macklin Celebrini at the side of the net. Celebrini's in again. Denied by Schmid. Back to the blue line, sets up a one-timer, denied by Schmid as well. Rebound goes to the corner. Celebrini got there first. Tried to get it down the boards. Picked off by the Swiss. As Canada looks for the breakout. Celebrini across to McKinnon, and he hit the post. Oh, that was a perfect pass. I feel if that was a lefty, that would have been in, but gotta work with what you got. Now up to Mark Stone as the second line looks to go to work offensively for Canada. Stone shoots, denied. Now Crosby tried to get it to Marner. Puck brought right back in by Theodore. pass across and denied by Schmid. 13:04 to go in the second. As we highlight Akira Schmid, who's made some excellent saves in the first and second to keep this game to 1-0. Again, this is not a stat that NHL Edge should be showing you. We know, because Canada has 16 shots and 1 goal. Basic math, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you get for NHL Edge stats, excuse me, in NHL 26. Basic math. Downey with a bomb rebound. Oh, how did that not go in? Suzuki got everything, but he hit the post. Now Drew Doughty switches to the backhand shot, denied by Schmidt. Giveaway played off the boards. Now up to Sam Reinhart. Reinhart with a shot and a rebound. Settled down by Nick Suzuki. Pass saved by Akira Schmid off of Suzuki. And Siegenthaler looks to carry out for the Swiss. But Sam Reinhart had other ideas. Back to Drew Doughty. Tried to walk the line and let it rip. Knocked off his stick. Hits now coming fast and furious on both sides. Drew Doughty carries it again. Doughty let it go off the pad of Schmid and collected by Sven Berchi. Berchi got a pass across. And another Swiss player tumbles to the ice. Puck given away. What a beautiful takeaway by Celebrini. Puck rolls in on Schmid. Fast-moving second period. It's almost like we can't score any more goals except that one. Now the Swiss looking to tie it here. Dean Kukan. And another save made by Thompson. Now here's Celebrini. Had a goal against the Czechs. IRL and in my playthrough. And nearly had one there, but Akira Schmid shut it down. Second line now are for Canada. Crosby won it back to McCarr. He scores! Cale Makar with 4 goals in 2 games, and Canada has a 2-0 lead. All hail Cale! Oh my word! What a bomb! That's why I like winning faceoffs in the offensive zone when it rarely happens. I get to make plays like that. As I immediately proceed to lose a draw, but that one was in the neutral zone, so we'll take it. Puck regathered by Mark Stone. He'll dump it in. Puck slowly trickles along the wall. Giveaway. Sidney Crosby with the keep. To the net, and he scores! Captain Canada! The Wizard of Cross has waved his magic wand, and Canada now has a 3-0 lead. Crosby with a 1 draw. Puck now gets to Mitch Marner. Marner with a chance. Rebound. They couldn't finish. Mosier. To Ambuel. To Androghetto. Now up the right side. And Marner couldn't do anything with it. Haas. Gave it away, and then it kind of just went to dead space in the neutral zone. Canada trying to recover and take it up. Nathan McKinnon switches to the backhand, shoots, denied by Schmid down low with 37 seconds left. Oh my goodness. What a huge hit that was. Shea Theodore. Oh, what a great chance in front, turned aside by Thompson. Oh, that pass just got picked off by Yossi, and Canada will now carry a 3-0 lead into the second intermission. Thanks to goals from Cale Makar and Sidney Crosby. As Crosby has 2 points now with a goal and an assist. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 26-6 in favor of Canada. Hits, 33-11 in favor of Canada. And slight face-off edge actually for the Canadians, 6-5 because of Sidney Crosby. Actually won, I think, 3 draws in a row with him, so I will take that. No penalties to speak of in this game. And again, Canada now has a 3-0 lead with 20 minutes to go. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Third period action coming at you next on the VIG Lounge. McDavid wins the opening draw of period number 3, and Nathan McKinnon brings it in with a shot denied, rebound, and a huge pileup, and it goes in! Oh, you can sell it, pinned Macklin celebrating with a greasy goal. That's gotta be like pizza chain level greasy right there. Like, that's a Pizza Hut goal if I've ever seen one. Oh my goodness. And I honestly would not have been shocked if that got called back for goalie interference, but it didn't, so I'll take it. All from a net mouth scramble. Macklin Celebrini says, hey, look what I got, and puts it home. Early stages of the third, and the Canadians now have a 4-0 lead. Nice block by Taves. Hopefully he's okay. Seems to be all right. Try to get the one touch to Celebrini and lost it. Oh my goodness, what a hit that was on the car. Nice feed up to Celebrini. Macklin Celebrini. Drifts. Shoots. Pad save. Now Marner. Oh, rebound popped up in the air, and no one was able to get it for the Canadians. So the Swiss have the break. And a big rig as people are falling all over the place. Mitch Marner. Cuts to the net. Scores! What a beauty! Viva Mitch Marner! Viva Mitch Marner! And Crosby has his third point as Mitch Marner's just able to walk right in and wire this one home on his teammate in Vegas. Oh my goodness. Crosby won that draw, and it's to Marner once again. Marner trying a carbon copy, and this time Schmidt had the answer. 14-18 to go in period 3. As Mitch Marner has a goal in this game, as he did in the game against the Czechs that I played earlier, which will count as Thursday's stream. This is counting as Friday's stream. And then I have to do one more to get caught up. For anybody that was wondering, yeah, I had some technical issues. I thought it was due to doing best on best men's hockey, which is why I'm not referring to it as we all know what it is. But I'm referring to it as the Winter Games, especially because when this goes up to YouTube, I don't want any type of backlash potentially. Granted, I don't make money on these videos yet. Maybe one day, but still, I prefer not to have anything to do with copyright. So I thought that was the issue, but no, it was a technical issue actually with my Xbox, which I finally resolved. So glad that I've got things back on track. Up to the right side now for Sam Reinhart. Backhand, switches it, shoots, denied! Again, down low by Schmidt. Canada trying to get it out. Save made Thompson. Now Connor McDavid looks to break in. McDavid fires and scores! 2 for 2! Bow down to McJesus on that one! And Canada's got a 6-0 lead. And I've got to fix my camera yet again. That is beyond ridiculous. All right, let's try this one more time. Sorry for the interruption, but I always got to play this damn camera, don't I? There we go. Now a goaltending change as Leonardo Giannoni gets tagged in. Now McDavid carries in. He'll shoot. Drifting. Fires. He scores. He's got a second. Connor McDavid with his 3rd goal of the tournament and 2nd of this game. Assisted by Macklin Celebrini. Oh, that is just not fair. Carried right in by Devon Toews. Tried to pass across, but he couldn't get it. Now McKinnon. Back out to Celebrini. Celebrini trying to get a shot on goal and score a highlight reel rather than a greasy one, but not on this game. Not on this occasion, rather. Gonna go behind the net. Tom Wilson. Denied! Oh my goodness, what a save by Giannoni. Puck carried right back in by Brandon Hagel. Hagel drifts, shoots, scores! He started the scoring. And now he's got 2 as well, Brandon Hagel. We got at least 2 players now with 2 goals on hat-trick watch. Hagel and McDavid. Along with a goal from Macklin Celebrini, Cale Makar, and Sidney Crosby. And Mitch Marner in an 8-0 rout of the Swiss. Shea Theodore shoots and a save by Giannoni. Funny, actually, the great YouTube channel Hockey Psychology brought up the fact that Leonardo Giannoni actually has an Italian-sounding last name, and first name, actually, to be fair. But yeah, he does sound like an Italian goaltender. But he does play for the Swiss. So it just shows, obviously, the Italian and Swiss borders are not far from one another. And by that, I mean, obviously, it's nowhere close to, how some borders are between Canadian provinces, let alone countries in Europe. Just to kind of give you guys an idea. Sidney Crosby carries in. Switches to the backhands. Oh, he couldn't finish right at the end. But he does have one goal. And Canada's got 2 wins. Led by Connor McDavid and Brandon Hagel, each with a pair. As Canada is now 2 for 2. As we take a look at this sweet goal right here. From McDavid, right up top. There's Connor McDavid with a nice spin move. Settles the puck, and lets it go. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats before we wrap things up, shall we? Shots on goal, 38-12 in favor of the Canadians. Hits, 47-18 favoring Canada as well. Slight face-off win for the Swiss, 10-8. But Canada did win where it counts. 8 goals and a shutout for Logan Thompson. Thank you all for tuning into this episode of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. And as this was supposed to be Friday, I hope you all had a fantastic Friday. Cheers, everybody.